Nichole overall is the member for Monaro and joins us as she does on a Monday morning. Nichole.
Good morning, Mr. Senator Yempon. Hopefully I'll be able to cheer you up.
It just, there are some politicians that just do your head in. Others not so much. But, and you work in an electorate where there are a lot of small businesses. And can you imagine that a minister, if there was a Labor government in New South Wales, a minister saying, yeah, but if businesses go broke, that's okay. They can just start another one.
Yeah, no, it's, as we know, small business is the backbone of our communities, and particularly our smaller communities. We absolutely, in New South Wales, want to encourage and support every single way that we can to not only open their doors, but to be able to keep their doors open long into the future. So it is something that I know our government wants to focus on in the most positive way possible, particularly after what we've been through, making sure that we could help businesses sustain themselves through that period. We want to do everything that we can that they can continue to grow and develop into the future. Absolutely.
Now, some good news. Your soccer team made it to the grand final.
We did. I'm a little bit proud. Yes, we did. So we're minor premiers. We won the semi-finals yesterday, a tough game against Yass, who always gives up a good fight, and we won 3-0. So off to the grand finals next weekend, next Sunday, and I think we're up against one of the ANU teams. So very excited. Great bunch of women that I play with, and I'm so pleased that with everything else on, I've continued to be able to play.
Well, congratulations. Now, you met with Monaro Police on Friday. How did that go?
Yeah, really well. We had a community safety precinct meeting that the Monaro Area Command hold regularly. It's the first one that I've been able to attend since being elected back in February, and it's great. They really are doing a great job here, our local police. John Klepczarek, our local area commander, such a great relationship with the community at large, being able to be in touch with them, open to conversations with them about what's going on. And one of the really great things is, while we've still got things happening, we've got break and enters and incidences of graffiti, but in fact the trends are showing in their stats. They're on the decline. So they're doing a really tremendous job with all of that.
Now, we talk a lot about education issues when you and I speak on a Monday. What's the latest with Bungendore Public School?
We do indeed speak a lot about education issues because, of course, throughout the Monaro, I have 6 new or upgraded schools that are coming online and being prepared for early next year. So there's always a lot to be discussing. And today I'm talking about the fact that we, of course, have the temporary arrangements for the brand new high school at Bungendore because construction is imminent, and we're having to have the temporary high school set on the site of the Bungendore Public School because of the delays that have been experienced, because of the extensive submissions that were put forward that were looked at by the Department of Education and attended to. So we've had to come up with Plan B so that we can get on with the construction commencing for the high school proper. But of course, Department of Education Infrastructure, they do a fantastic job building schools, but their communication isn't always as top-notch as it could be. So again, they've put forward this plan to the community without discussions with me around what's going to happen for the Bungendore Public School. So I've just had to go to them and once again say, look, I just need you to put the brakes on momentarily here until we can provide some more in-depth information to our community about what the temporary arrangements are going to mean and what we're going to be doing to ensure that the impacts of it are going to be minimised. And so I'm going to be conveying all of that information as rapidly as I can. I had a meeting at the end of last week with the Bungendore School Principal and P&C representatives as well, and I'm going to be calling for a number of things from the department to make that journey as easy and smooth as we possibly can, so including, some resurfacing of a basketball court there to make it more child-friendly, give them more play space, and using an currently unusable section of the playground into a secure play space to make it as good for the Bungendore Public School, as good for the community, and as good for those kids looking forward to going to high school next year as we possibly can.
Now, speaking about the high school, this is getting ridiculous again now, the argy-bargy between those that are in favour of and those that are against.
Yeah, it really is. It's getting beyond the pale. People, absolutely, you can have an opinion and you can have an informed opinion, and you're able to express that. That's the country that we live in. But once you resort to, personal attacks, once you resort to the absolute bottom line, bottom of the barrel stuff of defamatory comments, which is what was occurring. Apparently, I don't look at them myself, but people passing me on the messaging as of last night, there were a number of defamatory comments being made on one of the social media sites of the groups opposed to the high school. And, that's just not on. We're currently undergoing a review about reforming national defamation laws in relation to search engines and social media sites. So, again, these moderators really need to take care of the things that they're saying, because the things that they're allowing to appear on their social media pages, because it can impact them as well. And it's just not on. Have your opinion. Say that you don't agree, that you don't want to, whatever your reasons are. But attacks, defamation, libel, it's not on.
Yeah, I think you're 100% right. And, the sooner we get the school built so kids can actually go there, the better. And these people that are trying to hold it up, I think, are doing nobody any service. Nichole, good to talk to you. We'll catch up again next week.
Thanks so much, Stephen.
All the best. Nichole Overall, the member for Monaro.